Welcome everyone as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Erev Shabbos Parshas Vayakel, Shabbos Mevorchim Chodesh Adar Beis, as we get to happy times. And we're sponsored by the Fisher family, the Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We're also sponsored by the Nishmas Achon Bunim ben Naftali Benish, the Melech ben Eliezer, the Refuah Shalema for Moshe ben Chayesara, and for the Schus of Avram Yom Benish ben Malki Yudis, by Yoel Klugman and family for their Gesund Parnas and Nachas, and the Refuah Shalema for Meir ben Chayesara should have a Refuah Shalema b'Seich Shachar Yisrael. We're up to Mishnah Hay and Mishnah Vav in the 6th parak of Nedarim. Hanoidim in a chalav, if somebody vows not to have milk, Mota Bakum, he could have the way of milk. Rabbi Yosi asks, and the Rav tells us they're not arguing, but rather in the place of Rabbi Yosi, way is not just called way, it's called way of milk, and therefore when he vows to have milk, he can't have the way, since it's called way of milk. However, in the place of the Tanakama, it was just called whey, and therefore when he prohibits milk, he's not forbidden to have whey. Everybody agrees, however, minakum, if he says he's not going to have whey, then mutar b'chalav, then he's permitted with regular milk. If he vows not to have cheese, since he said hagvina with a hey ayidi, I might think that that's the best cheese, salty cheese. However, that's not the case. Asaba, he's forbidden with all types of cheese, bein melucha, bein tefela, whether it's salted or unsalted. Hanoidim min abasar, if somebody says he's not going to have meat, mutar b'roitiv, he could have soup, ubakipa, and the sediment on the bottom of the pot, the gel, that has little pieces of meat. Rabbi Yehuda says that he's forbidden to have the gel. And Rabbi Yehuda says, he advances, and he says, Amar Rabbi Yehuda Maisa, there was an incident for Asa Alai Rabbi Tarfon. Rabbi Tarfon prohibited to a person that vowed against meat, even Bayim Shinis Bashlimai, even eggs that were cooked with meat. Amrullah, so they said to him, yes, we agree with that. If a person says, he makes a vow on this meat. If he makes a vow on this meat becomes forbidden, and anything cooked with that meat that has nice and tam, that's less than a sixth, it's not batal b'shishim, is going to be awesome. That's correct. This meat, if he vows from a specific meat, and it gets mixed with other stuff, if there's enough to impart the flavor from that meat into something else, into mushrooms, into potatoes, into eggs, then it's asur, then it's forbidden. But if he makes a general vow that he's not going to have meat, that's only actual meat, not soup, and not the gravy that contains just the sediments. That's not included in habasar. We want to thank you all very much for joining us. Remember, Rabbi said that if you look on my YouTube channel, you can see the amazing shir that I gave chizuk given to the incredible Kiryas Yoel Hatzalah and their amazing wives. You could also check that out on Jewish Understanding on TorahAnytime.com. Also, I put up a shir on YouTube, Vayakel 2016, so you can check that out. Also, we are looking for a sponsor for next week's share. It might be a Megillah share. So if you're interested in sponsoring it, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. Thank you very, very much for joining me, and have a wonderful Shabbos.